How's everyone doing? Good evening. We're 100 Mile House, broadcasting live from Treaty 6, Edmonton, in our last cool garage bar. It's a real pleasure to be here on a Saturday night. We're not much of a Saturday night band. You'll probably learn that pretty quick, but we can be the sort of, if anyone's putting their kids to bed, we're pretty good background music for stuff like that. If you just want to have a double old-fashioned and lay back, that's a pretty good option too. There's a few people we'd like to thank. First of all, we'd like to thank Calgary Folk Fest for making this happen. Pretty remarkable. Their support and the things they've still managed to do whilst the world has been ever-changing and sometimes a pretty scary place. We're really excited to be part of the 6th annual Block Heater Festival presented by ATB. Want to give shout-outs to the Michelle O'Reilly Foundation, Calgary Arts Development, Alberta Foundation for the Arts, Canadian Heritage, Culture Island, CKUA, and CJSW. Yeah, all good people. Yeah, all good people. This is it's really nice. I've been watching every night. I saw Lisa Hannigan this week and Saint Sister, and it's a little different, but it has really felt like a festival week from home.
Festival in your PJs.
Festivals in my onesie.
Rompers forever.
So yeah, we're going to keep you company for the next 45. Thanks for having us. I hope that there's some way I can be with you always, 'cause these are those good old days that we're in. I hope there's no reason come the last of our seasons the two of us won't walk hand in hand. 'Cause home was a whisper I'd always hear that started shouting the day we sailed in. So take me with you if you should ever leave. Take me with you, I'm yours to keep. Night when our room's quiet, I listen to you while your breathing slows and your feet come to rest. And I worry come morning, you'll leave without warning, and that these are those good old days that I'll miss. 'Cause home was a whisper I'd always hear that started shouting the day we settled in. So take me with you if you should ever go. Take me with you, I'm yours to hold. When the for sale sign leans tattered by the garbage out back and the keys are left on the kitchen top, I'll thank God I was given this little piece of heaven to spend my days sharing all that we'd got. 'Cause home was a whisper I'd always hear that started shouting the day we settled in. So take me with you if you should ever flee. Take me with you, you're all I need. Take me with you, you're all I need. Thanks a lot. It may look cozy in here, but it's still a garage, and our furnace broke 6 months ago. So you might start seeing my breath soon, but it's worth it.
I can see it.
It's worth it for the aesthetic. It's better that last weekend we had the privilege of playing at the
University Botanic Gardens.
That's it. The U of A Botanic Gardens, and we tried to play outside for 3 songs we did, but it was minus
3 half songs.
3 half songs.
It was minus 37 with the wind chill, and it was inhumane to be playing outside.
So we stood behind some glass doors and put the cables through the door. So we made it work. But
it looked like we were outside, but we were inside.
Yeah, but this is positively
we're
balmy.
illusionists, actually.
This is positively balmy compared to that.
Balmy.
We're gonna do a song actually. Yeah, we'll do a song called Better Still. That still means so much to us, even though it's a pretty old song now. But it was the first time we were in the Calgary Folk Fest songwriting contest, and we won at the Ship and Anchor, and it was when our love affair with Calgary Folk Fest started, and it's just been a constant.
It started before that.
No, that's true.
Yeah. You tried blueberries for the first time at Calgary Folk Fest.
At the age of 28, yeah. But yeah, we were already in love with the festival, but yeah, this song won the Calgary Folk Fest songwriting contest many years ago, and we've been every year ever since, and we love the festival, and this was really the start of it, so we'll play this one for you. Also, if anyone is listening and wants to hear a song, it's even easier to request nowadays than before. You don't have to shout it out, you can just write it down. Or if you know me and have my number, just give me a text, and we'll do that. Time waits for no man, and he seems real impatient with me. Like that sitting in the car while I'm checking the appliances. This year I'll make a change, maybe buy some saving bonds. I'd go all organic, but I simply haven't got the funds. So I'll be a better husband and a better friend. I'll eat less dairy, I'll count to 10. I'll call back home when I say I will, 'cause we could all be better still. I'm trying. I remember leaving school, thinking I could take my time. Then for 10 short years, sitting in that frame of mind. What's your plans for the summer? Where did you sleep last night? Turn to how'd you get your mortgage? Our flat screen's bigger, right? So I'll be a better husband, a better friend. I'll write more letters, read books to the end, and I'll try more whiskeys and I'll drink less beer, 'cause I'll always try, my dear. But there must be something here to hold on to. If this could bore one lesson, I should learn to be more honest still. So next time I see my parents, I'll tell them how I really feel. I always waited far too long, thought it out for days and hours. They'll seem brighter when they're gone, so let's pick them up and make them ours. I'll be a better husband, a better friend. I'll write more letters, I'll count to 10. I'll visit those places where we stand and stop. I'll make those calls I've been putting off. I'll make sure she knows that she's more beautiful than the night we met under that teal moon. And I'll make more effort with those folks back home. Days are all we own. Keep your loved ones close and home. We'll meet here soon. Thanks a lot. Yes, definitely chilly in here. We had a heater on, but it's so loud that we had to turn it off for the show. But we're going to battle through. Also, it's interesting, we're playing a show, but we're also watching ourselves play a show, which is something that's very different for us, for everyone to get used to.
Super comfortable. I feel really comfortable.
It's interesting. I'm noticing the things that are around us, and there's so many stories of the objects.
I know. I'm like, oh, who are our sponsors?
Yeah.
The Bow Valley Music Club, Vancouver Island Music Fest.
Denise,
Sun Studio.
Sun Studio. Yeah, that was. We went for a trip
Folk
down.
Alliance.
You should tell them the story of the
if you can up here, where is it? That great horned owl up there. It flew into the windshield of my dad's Greyhound bus when he was driving in about 1989. And he said, that's a great horned owl, I have to stop. So he stopped on the side of the road. It was gone, but he took it because they're endangered. So you have to have a little permit to actually have a great horned owl to say that it died of natural causes. I don't know if driving into a Greyhound bus or flying into a Greyhound bus is a natural cause.
It's not that natural, it's not deliberate.
That owl watched over me my entire life. And my dad always told me if I was lying, that the owl would know.
Man,
the wise old owl.
The more I hear about the things your dad said when you were young, he was a troublemaker.
Lennon's terrified of that owl, by the way.
Yeah. Do you want to sing a song for us, Denise? What one do you want to sing? You can choose your pickings.
From the set list.
Am I? Yeah. Oh, that's just a list of songs.
Oh.
It's not in a particular order.
Right.
Print it out and everything.
Cool.
Do you want to do a song? Anyone of yours? Take your pick.
New one.
Yeah? Okay. So
it's not new.
we released an album on March 27th, 2020 called Love and Leave You, which it turns out was the worst day ever to release an album because it was right at the beginning of the pandemic and no one really wanted to listen to melancholy folk music because they thought it was the end of the world. So we joked that we're going to release the same album this year with a different name, and we'll just do that all over again. But this is actually my favorite song off the album. It's Denise's song. We had the lovely Amy Van Keeken sing along with Denise as well on this.
Push them candles out to the sea. Gave him a hand and waited till the water was up to my knees. We wish for things that we need. The things we need are things that free us. They say it's lovely this time of year. There's boats in the harbor, people eating ice cream on the pier, but the leaves are ready to turn. They got an escape plan before the winter starts to burn. Before the winter starts to burn. Told the current will sweep you away. So here in the shallow is the safest place for me to stay. But the depths are calling me in. I can't go back now. Time to prove I have the strength to swim. Gotta prove I have the strength to swim. I will watch you till your light goes out. I will watch you till your light goes out. I will watch you till your light goes out. Your light goes out. Till 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 your light goes out. Your light goes out. Thank you.
Thanks for listening, everyone. It's nice to see the comments as well, to know that we're not just playing into the void and stuff. There's a few people that asked. Someone said I received 100 messages today with the restream chat. There's been a few requests for Hiraeth, but we can't really play that, just the two of us. So we're going to play a song off of Hiraeth, if that's okay. Someone asked us to play "Go Take Me," and so I think we'll do that, if that's okay, Denise.
Yeah, I love that one. It's been a while since I've heard that one.
Yeah, we released this album 4 years ago now, I think. And this song is sort of the quietest moment on the album, so it seems pretty appropriate to do. I'm trying to think if there's something to tell a story about. There's lots of soccer paraphernalia in here. But you might not recognize a lot of the names on it because my soccer team is from the 4th tier of English football. So that's basically like, me and Denise could be in the team. That's how bad
I was on the team.
Denise was on the team for a while. I almost made it. We'll have a look around. We'll think of some more stories. I could die a happy man, 'cause loving you was all I asked. When the angel said, just what's your plan? I said, go take me to her, and I will do my best to show a man whose heart won't ever close. Even on those days we know we haven't reached the bottom. Know just when to bite my tongue, to stand my ground but admit I'm wrong, to take the weight she's pulled along since her daddy left her. And I will do my best to be a man who'll listen quietly, won't try to fix all of her woes, just listen 'cause she knows. Listen 'cause she knows. When she's distant, when she's curt, I'll do my best to see to her, 'cause she needs love most when she's at her worst. I just hope I give it to her. So when they put me in the ground, I'll know that love I went and found was the reason this was all allowed. Now go take me to her. Now go take me to her. That was for Don. Thanks for asking for that, Don. It's fun to to have people ask, and someone mentioned that song a few weeks ago, and I was forced to learn it again.
Play Queen Street.
Play Queen Street. I have very fond memories of playing that song the first time we played Calgary Folk Fest, and in the tent. Is it stage 6 or stage 7? And yeah, Boys of East Berlin. Sorry, I opened the door to requests, and I don't know how to play any of these songs, and now I feel terrible. But I do appreciate that someone requested a song from our first album, which we recorded in our bathroom in our apartment 10 years ago. Oh, you're very welcome for coming into our space here. We've actually had shows in here. We did a few series of house shows in here a few years ago, and I think it's basically now just become a T. Buckley venue, because I think T. Buckley from Calgary, that everyone I'm sure knows, that handsome gentleman, I think he's played 4 of the last 5 shows we've had in this garage. So now it's just the it's
just an excuse for him to come up and hang out with us.
Yeah, that's true, and
like,
drink
hey,
some
Tim,
free
wanna
beer.
Come play a show.
This is T. Buckley's last cool garage bar that we are now we're broadcasting from. I think we'll do another song off of our last album, Love and Leave You, if that's okay. We'll pick up a little bit. This is as Saturday night as we're gonna get. It's just a song called Test the Timber, and we really had a fun time working with Fallen Tree Records, a new record label started by Peter Chapman and Katie Chapman in Edmonton. And they were just so wonderful. And this is Katie's favourite song off the album. So we'll play it for Katie this evening if she's watching. It's a weird time of night if you've got kids. This is bedtime. So friends of ours that have kids might not be here. Our child has been put down by his nana right now. So yeah, this is the bedtime happy hour slot. This is where we face the truth. Love we've grown has lost its roots. We let it run to disrepair. Seasons changed and we were bare. So give it here, I'll take the weight. Carry us till something breaks. Hold you up till I've nothing left. Pray when your time comes you do the rest. We're gonna test the timber we're made of. We're gonna wrap our arms around these walls. Hold the shutters down till the windows stop. We're gonna test the timber we're made of. We're gonna test the timber we're made of. So give me all the mistakes you made. That one regret you just can't shake. A conversation you never had. An open door you closed too fast. Give it here, I'll take the weight. And carry us till something breaks. I'll hold you up till I've nothing left. Pray when your time comes you do the rest. We're gonna test the timber we're made of. We're gonna wrap our arms around these walls. Hold the shutters down till the windows stop. We're gonna test the timber we're made of. We're gonna test the timber we're made of. Love like this is hard to find. With the weight of the world falling down outside, you led us here, led me to you. Now it's up to us to follow through. We're gonna test the timber we're made of. shutters down till the windows stop. We're gonna test the timber we're made of. We're gonna test the timber we're made of. Test the timber we're made of. We're gonna wrap our arms around these walls. Hold the shutters down till the windows stop. We're gonna test the timber we're made of. We're gonna test the timber we're made of. There it is. This is our that's our Saturday night jam.
Woo.
For anyone who's just joined us, just a little reminder that we are part of the 6th annual Block Heater festival, broadcasting from the Last Call Garage Bar up here in Edmonton. At the bar in our garage. I don't want anyone to be worried that we're actually in a bar.
We're just at home.
We're just at home.
Just feels like a bar. It's the only place we have to go.
Cheers. But cheers. It is
Cheers.
Saturday night. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You should be cheersing with the drink I made you, Pete.
Denise thought it'd be funny to make me a 6-shot old-fashioned. Because apparently...
Why not? Gotta stay warm.
Apparently she doesn't like me at all.
What? That's a loving thing to do.
I don't know, but you know I'm not going to feel good after that.
Old fashioned, isn't that lovely?
I'm not touching it until the show is over. That's what I said.
I didn't want you to run out.
No, I appreciate the drink. I'm not touching it though, because with the cold, I'll ramble enough as it is without adding that to it. Do you want to do? We'll do run, I think.
Oh.
Or did you think? Oh yeah, we'll do run, and then we can. Yeah, it's so funny. It's going so quick. We play so few shows.
Talk so much crap.
We gotta stop talking. We're gonna do a song.
We haven't seen a lot of people. We don't even see you, but we know you're there, so we'll just keep talking.
It is nice to know that you are there. Thanks for the messages. We're gonna do a song. I feel pretty lucky to call Alberta home. Now I have my citizenship. I know the province isn't perfect, and we won't get into the leadership problems that we're having, but I know there's a lot of good and there's a lot of love in this province, and I feel lucky that I can live here and call it home. And there's been a few events that have happened since I've lived here that has really hammered home the beautiful community of people that are here, and one of them was the fires in Fort Mac. It was obviously a pretty terrible and devastating time for a lot of people, but the way that strangers opened their hearts and homes to each other was really pretty inspiring. So we're going to do a song about that. This is called Run. Woken by the sound of a rushing SUV. The flames were all around, as far as you could see. He didn't have much time. He'd never felt this heat before. And the neighbors showered down as he struggled out that door. Run. Take all you have and run. Run. Take all you have and run. Grabbed a couple things so the children wouldn't cry. He said everything is good, dear. The first of many lies. He couldn't find the cat. Started shouting out his name. When he didn't come, he felt the first punch of that blaze. Run. Take all you have and run. Run. Take all you have and run. A school hall after dark. He slept under the lights with 1,000 other hearts, fighting 1,000 other fights. Started counting out those things for which he didn't have the time. His mother's diamond ring, that dress he bought his bride. Run, take all you have and run. Run, take all you have and run. The reporter laid it out. The neighborhood was gone. He struggled with the grief and what he could have done. But as he held his lover's hand, with his daughter by his side, he realized everything he needs made it out with him that night. Thanks.
Chilly there?
That one really tested the old fingertips.
Have we got somebody from Wales watching? That looks like Welsh. I can't think of anything else that would
Bally
be.
to
What
Hob?
time is it there? That's,
No, I know, it's like 3 or 4 in the morning.
yeah.
We're going to do
This
a few...
chat would be filling up if it was an appropriate time in England, like non-stop from all of its family.
No, I know, they are very message happy on there, which I like, because it's nice to know that people are there. We appreciate it. Because when I watch shows like this, I don't send messages, even if I'm having a great time, and that's rude of me. Hello from Pinoca. Yeah, we're going to do a few more. Can we do this every Saturday? This is wonderful. I'm having so much fun. We're going to do...
Ireland.
Ireland. Yeah, it must be like... it's going to be so late.
Thanks, Papa T and Emma. You guys are okay. I love it.
Okay, we'll do... It's weird, we can't whisper about songs because it's just us and it's just mics. So we can do With the Weight. Maybe what other one should we do? Now Denise is telling me to play songs I don't know. Okay, we'll do a song off our last album. The album Harafe that's been mentioned in the chat a few times was an album about our journey trying to start a family, and it took 6 years, and it was pretty heartbreaking, and it really took the wind out of us and almost ended us there. And it's really nice now that we get to sing songs not about hoping to meet our child, but about our child as he's sleeping inside, hopefully sleeping at this point. If it went well, he's sleeping. But yeah, it's a story that we started telling, and the response from people and people sharing their stories back at us was really a beautiful and a beautiful experience. And so this is a song for London, our kid, who arrived off our last album. Waiting for that day to come. War was lost, no battles won. Waiting for the cavalry. We found the strength for one more round. This old sluggery ain't going down. One more shot making it. I wonder wondered if we'd ever meet. You took your time, but your mom and me, we don't mind. You were so late. You were worth the wait. I hope you get to spend your time meeting this world with your heart open wide, despite the being it might take. I hope you get to feel the burn. I sang that line wrong and it changes the whole sentiment, so I'm going to re-sing it. I hope you never feel the burn, that I need something in return. It's all unconditional. I hope you get to fall in love. Feel that moment when they're gone. Someone irreplaceable, like that woman you called home. I wondered if we'd ever meet. You took your time, but your mom and me, we don't mind. You were so late. You were worth the wait. You get to fight with words. Stand your ground, make sure you're heard, but always listen twice as loud as you would ever shout. I hope you get to realize this home you've joined's been standing by, waiting patiently. Cat's the dog, your mom and me. I wondered if we'd ever meet. You took your time, but your mom and me, we don't mind. You were so late. We've been counting down the days. You were worth the wait. Thanks. Yeah, that was for London. I asked him what songs we should play tonight. He said Chipmunk, Witch Doctor.
He's really into the Chipmunks right
And
now.
I said we can't play that one. Then he asked me if we could play The Wolf by Mumford & Sons. And I said that probably wouldn't be appropriate either. And then he said, well, can you play my song? And I said, yeah, okay. So that's for him. Hopefully he's sleeping though. I'm not sure how tight for time everything is, if we can squeeze two in or not.
Well, we'll probably talk too much. So
That's what I'm
maybe
wondering
just
about.
Don't.
Maybe don't? Maybe just do
push
one?
it.
We'll just do one. Okay, we'll do
We're
one.
not going to push it.
Let's not push it. This really has been so lovely. Just gonna find me out a caper. Thanks to the Calgary Folk Fest and all the wonderful people there. Kerry, Liam, who's helping us out tonight, John, who's been emailing and taking care of all the technical stuff, Chantal, who does everything, I think. It's such a wonderful group of people and organisation, and we feel so lucky that we get to play these shows, and we did miss coming to Calgary because it is
Man, I miss coming.
our second
visit
favourite
Calgary.
city in Canada.
I miss it a lot.
Second though, we are from Edmonton, and I know that might create
As
some
soon
problems.
as we can travel and stay with friends again, I will be at the Himalayan, stuffing my face with my friends.
We're just gonna thank the. I didn't want to forget to. We're going to thank all the people that made it possible. Thanks to ATB, the Michelle O'Reilly Foundation, Calgary Arts Development, Alberta Foundation for the Arts, Canadian Heritage, Culture Island, CKUA, and CJSW. What a remarkable thing that stuff like this is still happening. And it wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for the tireless work of a lot of really dedicated, wonderful people. So thanks a lot. We're going to finish actually with the, I haven't been able to keep up with the notes on the side. I feel really bad, everyone. I love the notes. Thanks a lot. But if I read them when I'm singing, that's what happened in that song when I messed it up. But thank you so much.
Yeah. It's distracting in the best kind of way.
Yeah, it's really lovely. Really appreciate you being with us. And it's nice. Another new thing, I'll let you behind the curtain, or whatever they say, is there's like a ticker of how many people are watching, which feels pretty like, you know, if it starts going down, and then all of a sudden there's just no one and it's just the two of you. So
it
thanks.
started going down when I sang my song.
That's
so
not true.
Shouldn't sing another.
It started going down when I messed up that line. We're gonna finish with this one. This is the title track of our album that we released last year.
And that will release again this year.
With a different title track.
When we can finally do an album release show.
It's called Love and Leave You, which is the way that my granddad used to say goodbye. My mum's dad, he had this lovely way of saying goodbye. He'd always say, "I'll love and leave you," and then he would head off. And it stuck with me for years, and it just sort of was one of the things I carried around and finally got to put in a song. And I moved to Canada for the first time like 17, 18 years ago now, which is kind of wild. And the night before I left, we went to the pub, because that's where English people take their feelings. And my granddad was there, and as he left, he gave me a hug, and he said, "I'll love and leave you," and he headed off, and I moved to Canada the next day. And then a month later, he passed away unexpectedly, and I went home and went to the funeral, and it was just a celebration of a life well lived. It was a beautiful day full of stories. And he didn't have much money. He raised, I forgot how many doors he had. Four, yeah. It was like 3 isn't enough. 4 doors in a 2-bedroom apartment, and he made it work. And he didn't have much, but he left all the grandkids just a little bit of money, and he left me enough to get my first acoustic guitar. So I went out and I bought that, and I got back on the plane to Canada and brought that guitar with me and started playing shows on Queen Street in Gorilla Monsoon. And then one evening, a young lady came in because she thought it was an open mic. And I said, "No, of course you can play," because me and my friend were pretty terrible. And she opened a guitar case, and she actually had the same guitar that I had, and had just bought it a month before, the same week I'd bought it, just in a different country. And she played, and she was way better than me and my friend, so we let her play all evening. And that woman was obviously Denise, otherwise this would be an inappropriate story to play right now. And we've been singing songs ever since, and I still have that guitar. And so we like to sing this song for my granddad, and also just for everyone who's a music lover, and all the people that are still supporting artists and making things like this happen, all the storytellers, all the musicians, all the gig bookers, just everyone. We're getting through it, and we're surviving, and we love all the people that keep making things like this happen. Thanks a lot. This has been a joy.
Thank you all so much.
The table where we used to eat, when family came, we'd stop and speak. Come Christmas time, we'd be out of room. There'd be plates on knees with a fork or spoon. The children passed out on the floor, wrapping paper door to door. The older kids get to stay up late, pretend they're grown-ups, they can wait. We're never grown-ups, they can wait. Let's walk the dog one last time, round this neighborhood I once called mine. I hate to leave, but we just can't stay, so I'll love and leave you here today. I'll love and leave you here today. The smell of perfume, the sound of cars, that East London rain that stops and starts, making promises you know we won't keep. Let's do Easter maybe for the week. Brothers, sisters fight their fights, back then a simple wrong or right. But we grew apart, can't remember when. The heavy hearts got the best of them. The heavy hearts took the best of them. Let's walk the dog one last time, round this neighborhood I once called mine. I hate to leave, but we just can't stay, love and leave you here today. I'll love and leave you here today. Now these rooms are bare and cold. Even the ghosts that haunt them have grown old. But I still hear Grandad play those tunes when the saints go marching 2 by 2. When the saints go marching 2 by 2. Let's walk the dog one last time round this neighborhood I once called mine. I hate to leave, but we just can't stay. So I'll love and leave you here today. I'll love and leave you here today. Thanks a lot. This was such a wonderful way to spend a Saturday evening. Tarek Robertson and Louis Tavara coming up in about 15 minutes right here. So go grab a drink, and I'm going to stick around. And yeah. Are you going to have a drink? Are you going to finally drink that 6-ounce old fashioned? I'll drink a little of the old fashioned.
Someone's going to.
Have a good night, everyone. This has been such a pleasure. Thanks so much.